My name is Michael DuPré. I have the wonderful opportunity today to interview my father and ask him some questions about his life. I'd like to introduce my father, Peter DuPré.
That's me.
And
This is, to say the least, interesting. And we'll try and make my life interesting.
I'll be focusing on his life by taking you through a few chapters. So Dad, let's start chapter 1. Tell me something about your parents, my grandparents.
Well, my mother was Canadian-Irish from Cardinal, Ontario, which is across the river from where we came from, Ogdensburg, New York, and my dad was from Ogdensburg. It's a mile and a half across there, but Mom came across the river to study nursing at the hospital in Ogdensburg. And somehow along the way at that point, Dad and Mom met, and they romanced, I'm sure, and then they went off to war, because this is World War I, and they were both in World War I. In that sense, I guess we have a military family. And then we started to come along, and my sister Jane was first. A couple of years later, I came along, and then Dave came along, and Paul came along, and Tommy came along. We were that close in timing that when I was in high school as a senior, Dave was a junior, Paul was a sophomore, and Tommy was a freshman. This was up in St. Mary's Hospital, or St. Mary's School up in Ogdensburg, and we were all four of us in the high school at the same time. Anyway, I turned down that last deferment, and right away quick I was in service. And because of the experience of repairing the binoculars, there is a department at Frankfurt Arsenal in Philadelphia that handles the deferments to handle binoculars for the Army. The others were Navy binoculars. And so they decided, well, that makes sense to put them, so they sent me for my very basic few weeks of training to Fort Niagara.
You're still playing the harmonica around town.
Oh, yes, I play.
Tell me about the harmonica, man.
I play regularly. The circuit, if you will, is nursing homes, hospitals, retirement homes. I play a lot. I have played in churches, various parishes that I play in. I play the masses at Assumption Church. I played the funerals at Assumption Church, and no one has ever used to a harmonica in church because they've never heard of it before. But it's been very pleasant for me to be able to do that. I've enjoyed it. It's the joy of my life. And I said to Mom not too long ago, look what we did. And I guess that's a family motto.
You did pretty good. You did very good.
Well, thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.